back. Thank God for that. Nice one,
There
Shane.
we go,
Well
guys.
done.
I do apologise. I'm not sure what happened. It cut the stream, sent me over to YouTube for some strange reason, and then. But anyway, we're back again. I do apologise about that, guys.
Okay, if somebody could just let us know if you can hear us okay and we're broadcasting okay, that'd be absolutely fabulous, please.
Got no viewers at the minute, Reb. It might be difficult for them.
Yeah, well.
So I'm thinking they're probably all still on the old stream, so I'm going to tell them to turn back up on the announcements and to reload it.
Yeah, you're back. It's all right, we're back. Button's gone, yeah, you're back. We're cool. All right.
All right, brilliant. It's still showing me no viewers.
No, we're good, mate. We're good. Yep, all good now from B Reefer. That's cool, mate. We're good. So we've got a few people retired, Shane, now. Unity, Dyslexic, Karoon, Vettel, all retired. They feel absolutely safe, which they should. They're well up there. Obviously, we're going to lose the bottom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me for coughing. Reb's back in town from Duffalump. You bet your life I am, mate.
Celtic smashed himself up into P8. Well done. Who have we got coming next?
Good job,
it
Celtic.
Looks like even after that mistake, Easton's gone in. He's obviously given Ozzy a tow again. Puts Ozzy up into P4. It looks like he's got some good pace here, Ozzy. We've missed Unity putting in a 30.9, Dyslexic a 31.0, 31.1 from Skunk, 31.1 from Ozzy, and Karoon was already a 31.1. Easton's retired from the session.
So 32.0.
He's going to squeeze through, but
well,
no Duffer. I didn't see a wheel in the air.
No, we missed it.
Zuzu's in the pits.
Zuzu needs to get out of the pits because he's on a 32.7. That's same as Gary at the moment on a 32. Lost him now. Oh, he's just finished his lap, so that's all right. Quality is just finishing. So next Zuzu is not going to make that at 32. But basically, Shane, going from 1 to 15, all in the 31s, mate, on the opening round.
Yeah, it's really close.
Exactly.
We got Unity in the 30s. No shoals,
yeah.
not enough from no shoals. His first race back in, he's only good enough for P16. Skadoosh has actually gone purple in the middle sector, and I need to get off this screen because he's got this stupid gearbox thing. He's heading back to the pits.
Evening, Roberts.
Aldo's not on a lap.
How's your legs today, mate, getting up and down off that roof?
Thanks for waking up.
Awesome.
Evening, small Dave. He's been rumoured, Reb.
Go on.
Roberts has got little man syndrome. I don't know how true it is. Skadoosh with a 31.6 puts him in the P13 and put him through. That pushes out Mr. Hamilton. And I think we're done, mate. There's nobody else going around the track.
No, there's nobody else going around. But to answer the question, man, he hasn't got small man syndrome. He has to actually wear a nappy to roll it up. And he gets a little bit embarrassed about that. Which you can understand.
You can. Right, so we're done for Q1. We're back live. Hopefully we stay this way for the race. We're joined by some beautiful people and some small people. So the drivers we are missing.
Oh yes.
Would you like to send? Dave's on this obviously crashed into. Would you like to send Gary an invite in the Haas?
Gary?
We'll find out what happened. Yeah, we'll find out what happened to Gary because we've missed that. Gary crashed somewhere, so we missed it. So maybe give us a general idea of what happened. But Gary, RSF1 Hamilton, no Shoals, AMS Eastern, Mex Issue, and Dave on this. All miss out on Q2, and we'll find out what happened with Gary.
Yes, I will get him in. Just wait for the screen to go over so I can get him.
No problem, mate. Yeah, there's only 14 in the session. Was Gary 15? Was Gary 15, was he?
15th, I think, mate, yeah.
Yeah, and obviously with having a crash, he's missed out. I didn't see, so I'm wondering if his accident came under his AI. Never noticed whether he was out when I managed to get back in or not.
Ooh, let's
Hopefully
find
we can
out.
get him in and find out.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him at the moment.
Have you sent him an invite or?
I'm just doing it right now.
Good man.
As we speak. So, in the Twitch, what's happening? Dufflump evening, small Dave. Dufflump evening. Evening, for fuck's sakes. Has Gary crashed? Boom, I'm laughing now, Shane would say. Yeah, Dufflump. Tomo, you need to invite people into the party for F3. We feel left out. Oh, there you go, Tomo. Get some invites going, mate. So, invite has been sent, Shane. Hello?
Oh, Vettel's gone! Vettel's gone! Oh my, he is a very, very lucky boy. I don't know how he still has wheels on that car. He's absolutely destroyed his front wing. Wow. He's very lucky.
You're on about RSF1 Vettels. You're going to have to be a bit more particular here, Shane. We've got 2 Vettels in here, mate.
We haven't, have we? We're not in this session.
RSF1 Vettel and AMS.
Oh,
Vettel.
an AMS. Right, yeah, my apologies. The Renault Vettel.
Yeah, that's all right,
he's coming
mate.
around the end of the second sector.
Oh no,
around the
not
double
a
left-handed,
Renault driver.
and I think he's done the same as well. Well, he's done the same as his teammate did, Rhombus. He's probably got the power down a little bit too early, took too much of the curb, and his rears have just come round. So it's not what he wanted.
There's an RSF1 on the Twitch saying good evening, guys.
So just jump into the chat while we've got Skunk Burner on his lap. We have, yeah, you mentioned that. Did not mean that. Oh, I'm guessing Easton's referring to. We should have got Easton in actually to explain the slipstream.
We can get Easton in.
Hello, mate. Alright, so jump, grab him in, mate. Stufflump says if it was me, that car would have flipped. Lucky git. Thor. Renault must have slipped on the bananas. And he also says, what did you say, Reb? Didn't hear you.
Louder! Oh dear.
Mario Kart active, says Vettel. Mario Kart activated. There's definitely something going on at that double left-hander for the Renault boys, mate. So let's see what Ben's brother's got. He's coming over, he's on the mediums. 32.5, it's not a bad time on the mediums.
Easton gets in. I feel we're getting ignored tonight, Shane.
It looks that way, mate. No one loves us. Oh, the McLaren's doing the slipstream again. This time it's for the Devil on his mediums. Stepping out on the softs. I'd imagine that'll be used softs from the first session. Probably see a lot of people doing that. Let's see what he's helped. Oh, a little bit twitchy there through the final corner for the Devil, but he comes across the line and manages a 32.6. That's good enough for P2 at the moment. There's not a lot of guys that have gone. Skadoosh is currently on the soft tyre. We have in front of him IRL Celtic, I believe. We do, and the Williams, he's not on a lap.
Easton,
back to Skadoosh.
I can see that you're on Twitch. Are you not getting these invites?
We are trying to invite you to the party, Easton. Mr. Skadoosh obviously not wanting to set the time on the softs, he's stopped. He's done a 36.5, he's slowed down right on the line.
Okay, I don't know why he's not getting the invite.
Just join party, Easton. I haven't set the party to closed.
Obviously, I'm not getting these invites out. There's obviously some sort of gear going on this week, Shane, I think. I've sent him about 4 invites. So, yeah, come and join us, Easton.
Unity Horse is just coming around to complete a lap on the hards. I'd be surprised if for out RSF1 as anybody makes it through on the hards.
Nah.
Still though, 32.8. That's only 3/10 slower than RSF Mansell, who's currently the quickest time on the mediums. That's an impressive time to be that close to them. Very impressive.
Cool. Right, we've got Easton in the party. Have you ticked your box, Easton?
Yeah, I've ticked the box all.
Good man, good man. So, what happened then, mate?
Oh, Celtic set his time. Sorry, Celtic's set his time 31.8 on the soft. So I don't know whether he's going for a 2-stop or he's going soft to hard. But yeah, go on. Sorry.
I get mixed up with my left and right.
You got mixed up with your left and right.
I thought I was on the right side, but I was actually on the left side. When I went to move over, he went right, and yeah.
So
we collided and...
You know you should wear your slippers when you're racing, don't you? When you're doing a tow, you should always have your slippers on. And you only got to look at your feet, because one's got written left, one's got written right on it. And you'll be alright.
We got it second time round, luckily, so...
Yeah, you're good, man. I'm only messing with it because it was funny to watch.
That first time, though, cost you the opportunity to have another run, didn't it?
No, yeah.
Which is why you sat here and not currently driving around China.
Yeah.
I'm kind of happy I'm not driving, to be honest. Hate this track with a passion.
Okay, what are you hoping to achieve then? Obviously you're starting, are you 17th I think you're starting from?
18th, I'm sure.
18th, okay. What are you hoping to achieve from 18th?
I would happily take a 10th, to be honest. I'd take very low points.
So just point, you'd be happy with points? I think you've got better pace than that, I'll be honest with Easton. I think you're lowballing yourself here.
That's what I've been aiming for whole season, just consistent low points.
Yeah, I mean, it's you know, it's the best someone's could ask for sometimes. And I picked up my first point Sunday, which I was chuffed with. Vettel managed to settle that without spinning. He goes into P2. Well, nice one for joining us, Easton, and giving us the insight into the left and rights on the slipstream. Good luck for the race, mate, and who knows, a couple of safety cars, a few incidents, you could see yourself back here again towards the end.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a safety car.
Okay, so see you later.
Take it easy, man.
All
good
right,
luck
mate,
for the race, bud. Be good.
Thanks.
Bye, bye.
Right, Dapper Lump. Yes, I have got my bloody slippers on.
Skunk being and go back to your Australia pace, hush. So at the moment, surprisingly, we've only got, well, not surprisingly, we've only got one driver that's actually set a representative time on the soft tyres of IRL Celtic Speed, who should be pretty comfortable going through to the next session, but it's going to be interesting to see whether he's thinking 2-stop or 1-stop soft to hard.
I was thinking about this earlier, you know, Shane. I don't know whether you could go soft, medium, thinking about whether there could be a safety car or not.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. I chose my strategy on Sunday with a safety car in mind. That never happens.
Yeah. It's just worth thinking about it, but you are banking on a safety car and you can't guarantee a safety car, as you know. See, I expect Tomo would be out there doing soft medium if he could guarantee a safety car, without a doubt, because he needs the points now. But there we go. We've still got a few people who put a few laps in. Verstappen needs a lap, Vettel needs a lap, Dyslexic needs a lap, and Ozza is now on an out lap.
Just on board with Vettel at the minute, mate, if you want to talk us through his lap.
Alright, okay. Let me get round there. So,
I'll be back in 2
nice.
seconds. I'm just going to wear a bottle, mate, and then she'll be gone then.
Alright, mate. I don't know what corner we're on at the moment, but we'll take it round. He's looking nice and smooth at the moment. He's in sector 2. 42. I'm trying to roll the fag as we're doing this, so I'll stop rolling the fag and watch him now. Ooh, almost a little bit wide there, but not quite. Looking pretty good. Comes up to the uphill, tight right hander. Goes round getting onto the back straight into sector 3. Straight down the back straight, should be on to overtake now. He's gone to 5. He's staying on hot lap. As he spins down, he'll be hard onto the brakes at the end of this. DRS wide open. Down to second gear. Nice exit. Up to the last turn. He will cut this a little bit. Yes, very nice. Oh, quite nice. Let's see what he can do. He puts himself into 5th with a 1:32.60. Now, unfortunately, I can't change the camera. So he will have to carry on with his outlap as we watch him. I'll finish rolling my fag now because I'm not pushed. And we'll see who else. IRL Celtic Speed still in pole position. Quite a nice margin, the 6,000 margin. It's still quite close though. We haven't seen any more toes since the Red Bulls attempt at doing the toe. Their first attempt, that is. They did do a second attempt and managed it. The first attempt was going to end up on the mean.
Yeah, well, we're missing obviously he's now from this session. I am currently on board with Ozzy, who's obviously coming around set his lap. Ozzy looks like he's got some real good pace, you know. He could definitely be an outside contender to threaten some of the guys that are hoping for a front row.
He's definitely leaving it like a contender, Shane, to be honest with you. He hasn't been giving anything away through this quali yet, has he? Oh, he's gone a little bit wide there. Not sure if that's going to count, but it does. And it puts him into 3rd.
See, 31.9, a 10th off Skunk Burner.
Yeah.
Quick.
Yeah, this is going to be a good race, mate.
AMS Vettel comes over. I guess he made a mistake somewhere.
What was your
we now
try
get to see
strategy,
what
Shane?
push.
You raced on
Saturday.
No, Sunday,
sorry. 32.0 from Unity. I was happy doing softs to hard. I was happy going for the undercut and getting them on the hards. You can go easily 6 laps on the softs and get in. You do lose a bit of pace compared to the medium runners around about lap 4, lap 5. But that was my strategy, and if I hadn't had an incident, he should have worked perfectly fine. I managed to get myself up off the grid up into P4 on my soft tyres when I had an incident with another driver. If that hadn't happened pretty early for the hards, who knows, I maybe could have got myself in the mix with the front 3, maybe looked at the podium potentially, could finish 4th, I don't know. I didn't get to see how it came, but
you would have been comfortable doing 22 laps on your hards.
Yeah, I did 22 laps on the hards.
Alright, cool, man. Yeah, I did 22 laps in the practice during the week. They're quite comfortable on 22 laps, to be honest.
Yeah, they are, yeah. Porter did it as well last night. He did a long stint on the hards. I think he did a longer stint than I did, to be fair, on the hards. I think he pitted around about lap 5 because he got damage.
Right.
So, Vettel is finished now. He's in P7. Who's next? Oh, Oz is in.
Karoon must be on a lap.
Oh no.
Yes, he is. Which
Then,
will be interesting in the Haas.
sorry, jumping around, trying to find a car that's on a lap. We've got
No,
Pidgey.
that's all right.
Yet to set a time. What can he do? 32.2. And they're good enough for P7 at the moment. Who have we got next? Toro Rosso. Is that Lando? Lando's coming over. He's 7 tenths up. He goes P6 at the moment with a 32.0. Karoon right on the point. Mansell is out there on the soft, so he's got to jump. Karoon needs to improve. Skadoosh needs to improve. Karoon's gone purple in the middle sector. I've just jumped to him and back again.
Yeah, I'm on Karoon at the moment.
See what Skadoosh's got. Nice and clean through the last bit.
I think this is
And
good lap coming up.
132.7.
From Karoon, it's just coming round with the sharp right-hander to go up to the last turn.
Mansell goes 31.4. Puts himself with the
nice
quickest
job.
time of the session so far.
Nice
So
one,
we're just
Mansell.
looking at Karoon. He could knock out AMS Vettel.
And
he
goes
does.
second.
He goes P2, the quickest runner on the mediums. It knocks out AMS Vettel, unfortunately.
Wow.
I'll just jump back to the chat very quickly. At Halcon Tomo, can we get party invites for F3 quality on Thursday? You know what I mean. DP Robert says yes, Skunk Burner. Tomo says we shall see. Hail King Tommy from Dufflump. Hail King Tommy, you love it. Get Camo and Willy Bottles Q2. So the guys we miss out going into the Q3, trying to fight out for the pole position. We've got AMS Vettel, RSF1 Verstappen, 2 Germans. The Devil and RSF1 Skadoosh. The guys going through are Mansell, Karoon, Celtic Speed, Skunk Burner, Ozzy, Verstappen, Dyslexic, Lando, Hush and Pidgey Munch.
Very well done, Shane. Yeah, you're bang on the ball tonight. Right, this is the one that matters. Who will be first out? And it looks like an alpha. Skunk Burner, I think, Shane, is the first one out.
He is. Let's actually see what true pace these guys have got, eh?
But I'm still holding on my choice. It'll be Karoon. I think I said Karoon, Skunk and Unity, didn't I? Should have written it down, really, because it's going to be close.
Yeah, I think I was Karoon, Verstappen, and Dyslexic. Or it could have been Dyslexic, Verstappen, Karoon. It was them three, I'm sure it was.
Yeah. In a formula. That's pretty cool, mate.
Yeah.
It's funny how we're all we haven't mentioned Dyslexic in this, and I think Dyslexic will have a very good chance as well, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he will, yeah. Or Skunk Burner. I mean, I sit here now and I look at it, and you've got Verstappen's Karoon, Mansell showed some good pace, Unity Hush, Dyslexic, Skunk Burner, Ozzy's looking like he's got more pace than probably people expected, so it's going to be interesting who gets this pole position.
Yeah. Well, there we go. Skunk's just onto his lap. Connor would say, yeah, we went the same Webster. Karoon, Skunk and Hush. Nice one. Cheers, Connor. Just to refresh my memory. And Buffalump says, Hush Dyslexic. Hush or Dyslexic for pole. Yep.
Unity Hush, you sneaky little Russian.
Go on.
Oh, he's on an outlap. I thought that what he'd done is positioned himself in oh, who's that then cutting some grass? I thought he positioned himself on his lap just in behind Skunk Beaner so he could pick up some slipstream, but he's on an outlap.
You can't blame them for trying it though, Shane, to be honest with you, mate. If you could...
I do it.
Exactly. If you could take a crafty little toe, mate, why not? It's all about racing.
I did it in, I think Q2. Obviously Massa, I'm not sure who his partner is, I think they're in the Haas. They slipstreamed in the first session. So I was out behind them, I thought, right, I'll have myself a little bit of this. And tried to stick with him, but they were having none of it. One of them actually pitted and the other one let me just go past. I tried to go down and let him go, but they were having none of it.
Well, Kazi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 says Karoon for pole.
I'm going to guess that Kazi Baby's recently joined us, I believe in
I'm
F5.
thinking, yeah, I was thinking if it was that, but I'm not
31-1.
sure. If it is, mate, can you
Skunk
let us
Beaner.
know? Yeah, well done, Skunk.
Who we got next? McLaren. Verstappen comes over. Is he getting in the 30s?
It's
He does.
McLaren has
30.8.
gone. Wow.
We've got next Red Bull. Ozzy. Oh, where's Ozzy gone? P3. Who's next? Try and catch up with him. Pigeon.
Pigeon Munch. Pigeon.
31.7 invalidated, unfortunately.
Oh,
Then got the two
Pigeon,
Ferraris and
come on.
Mansell of 32.2. Unity Hush is just about to start his lap, and it looks. Oh no, Mansell's pulled over. I thought the game worked together, but
No, Unit is on a lap, isn't he?
he's just started his lap.
Right, he's just pulled out of it, I think. But no, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. This track looks so slow at stages, like the drivers just ain't trying. I hate this track for that.
I'm not a fan of this track. First time in my life I've ever had a real race pace around here, and it didn't turn the way around.
To be honest with you, Shane, I kind of feel you're going around some turns and you're like, I'm so slow, but you're actually not. It's a funny track.
That's
It
okay.
really is weird. Yeah, that's really good driving, that is. Very nice.
Oh, Karoon with a 30.6. I missed Karoon. I do apologise.
Sorry, Karoon, mate.
31.2 from Lando. Right, Pigeon's not on a lap. Unity is. Anyone else on a lap that's in front of him? Nope.
Just on Unity, he's got a
Unity
car in
does.
front of him. He's getting
He's
a
got a
crafty
few
toe.
cars in front of him.
He'll be getting that toe. He
Probably
has
get a
got about
little bit. There's quite a distance.
4 cars in front of him, I think. Oh no.
No, he's fine.
But-
They're all out of his way. Oh, he may have cut that. Oh, Unity.
Dirty
Oh,
air, dirty
Unity.
air, mate. That's exactly what I was just going to say. Dirty air.
Oh,
Wow.
that was a very good save. He looped there to me. And the only reason I know this is because I am the overcorrecting king, and I do it regularly and find myself in a wall. He overcorrected. No way on this planet am I saving after I've overcorrected, but he somehow did it and kept himself in with a shout of pole position. So,
Dirty air,
that's a
Shane, do you
hush.
think? Yeah, brilliant save.
I think he took too much of the first part of the corner, too much up onto the curb, kicked up a bit of grass, run wide, and there's just no traction. His traction just gave way, and then he was trying to get it back then.
So Connor reckons somebody's going to do a 30.3 here to get pole, mate.
No.
That's his prediction.
If he does a 30.3, I'll take a shot of vodka. That was that.
Well,
Not vodka, it's like a JD.
JD, mate, you'll have to do JD. RSF1 button says exactly the same. Skunk 30.3 for pole. So
I've got a feeling these have got some form of inside knowledge, mate, to you.
you might be having to do a shot of JD by the look of things, mate. If that's how it is. Unity trying to make his way back with a broken wing, desperately trying to get back so he can get out again. Bless him. And Celtic.
Skunk Beaner's gone again, so he must feel he's getting quicker. He does 30.8, puts himself into P2.
30.8. It's not a 3, so you ain't got to snort that JD yet, mate.
I didn't say I snorted, I said I'd do a shot. Bloody hell, Reb, what sort of party games do you play?
Oh, different ones, mate. Different ones. You don't want to know. I can't
Party with
say.
Eyeball Paul, you have, haven't you?
I can't say what they are over the stream.
Hush!
No, he's desperately, mate. I can
What's
feel his
interesting is-
pain.
Oh, Skadoosh's left the session. Do you want to get him an invite back, mate?
Yes, certainly.
What's funny is half the people that are watching now sat there going, "Who's Eyeball Paul?" A lot of them won't be old enough to watch Kevin and Perry. So, a bit of quiet before the storm now. There's 3 minutes 50 seconds left of the session. Skunk's just heading round to the pits. He's got more than enough time to get in box and get out again. We do have movement in the pits actually. Is that Ozzy? It is Ozzy. Ozzy's the first one to make a move. Hush was on for the 30.6. Apparently from Tom, that is. Roberts thinks it'll be Skunk being a dyslexic Karoon. I'm really worried that Skunk Bean is going to do this 30.3, you know.
Why can't I find Skadoosh?
If you're struggling to find him, mate, just go on recent players. He should be on there.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking on, and it's not on there. Oh. So I do not know what is going on there. Let's try again, just in case it's a little bit. Yeah, got him.
Pressure on, Skunk Bean says. Connor Todd says Shane is rattled. And Skunk's also put I did before.
Right, invites in for Skadoosh.
Okay.
So we can get back in.
Skunk Bean is going to be dying at a 20.3 now just to make me do a shot.
I hope so. I want to see it, mate. I'd love to see it. Not because you need to do a shot, because I know you can do a shot easy. I think you should drink it through your eyeball. That would be more.
No, mate, I do like this site the way it is.
Yeah, but what's his face does it? That's Monkey Garage, he drinks it through his eyeball.
Right, see where I was just going. Comes into tier 1, very, very tricky section. Down to 5th gear, rolls it down to 4th. Drop it down to 2nd in the second for the turn-in. Waiting for the car, accelerated down to the left hand, just waiting and waiting, get the power down up into 3rd, up into 4th, he gets the power down, away he goes. Stay as tight as this as you can and then let it run out wide. We should see it down to 2nd gear, I believe, here, yeah. Close to the apex, probably not as close as he liked. Out off the power. Does he give a little let off here? Oh, he doesn't. Keeps his foot. Oh, he does, yeah, he gave a little let off after he got his turn in. A lot of guys go down to 5th here, I drop down to 4th. I feel like keeps you tighter, down to 2nd. Oh no, he's staying in 3rd, interesting. Well, I've done that for traction. Oh, that's very neat and tidy.
I'll tell you what, very neat, that is very neat.
Very neat and tidy. Down to 2nd. Skadoosh's in. Oh, slight mistake there. He was a little bit early to get onto the accelerator. And it brought his rear around. I see no flashing fuel light, so he should be good to get another lap in, but he's probably going to be extremely disappointed with himself because that looked fast.
Yeah, will he get another lap?
Just starting.
Interesting to see. Right, Skadoosh has joined back in.
Celtic Speed is going to be the first, followed by Mansell, followed by followed by Hush, then Mansell. I've just jumped onto Mansell and he has purple, sector 1.
Nice. Nice. Oh mate, I hope we have a race like we did last week. It was such a phenomenal race. I really do.
I think we've got some more quicker guys up there now as well.
It's just been good all week, Shane. I've watched the races, mate. It's been good races all week. You know.
Yeah.
These guys are giving it.
He's got the fuel. He's going again.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
Little mistake there from IRL Celtic Speed. He's kept his foot in though. He's not going to fuel light flashing, but he is not going to get another time, and that could be an invalidation as well. Nope, goes 31.8, puts himself in P7.
Mr. Pigeon Munch.
We've got Hush. Hush is the next man.
Well, you're right, I'm watching Pigeon Munch.
Mansell, sorry, Mansell, I missed Mansell. 31.0 from Mansell into P4. Unity Hush, 30.8, only good enough for P2. Who's next?
Pigeon Munch didn't give me his delta,
Lando,
so I don't know what he's doing.
Lando comes over 30.7.
Nice.
Lando. Who have we got next?
Is that a Toro Rosso?
Behind Williams. Who's behind?
Pigeon Munch.
Mercedes even. We've got Dyslexic and Pigeon Munch very close together. See what Dyslexic can manage here. Pigeon Munch is going to follow him straight over the line. Dyslexic with a 30.6. Pigeon with a 31. Stappen goes with a 30.6. Skunk being next over the line.
Sneaky
Am I
little
going to have to go
fucker.
and get some Jack Daniels?
Oh, I just swore. So sorry. Ah, damn, I didn't mean to swear.
No, I am not, but he does go quickest with a 30.5.
Okay.
It's not a 3. It's not a 3. Oh,
It's not a
Therese
three.
invalidated. Therese not improving. And Oz is also invalidated. He'll be disappointed he got some real pace.
Ozza.
Skunk Burners, but poor lap, too much pressure. It's not that poor of a lap, mate. You're in
No.
pole position. Be happy.
Yeah, you can't knock that. You cannot knock that.
No.
But Shane, I think we should have a JD just for the amount of talking you've done in this session. You've done really well, mate.
Come on, mate. I've got the beer flowing.
Oh, good.
I don't stream and not drink, mate. Do you think I am?
No, I know you don't.
So, Skunk Burner takes the pole for the Alfa Romeo. We've got AMS Dyslexic in the Mercedes in P2. RSF1 Karoon in the Haas in P3. RSF1 Verstappen in the McLaren in P4. RSF1 Lando in the Toro Rosso in P5. Unity Hush in the Ferrari in P6. RSF1 Mansell in the Ferrari in P7. Mr. Pigeon Munch in the Toro Rosso in P8. Ozza in the Red Bull in P9. And IRL Celtic Speed in the Williams rounds out the top 10.
Yeah.
There's a lot of RSF1s there.
There is a lot of RSF1s, and there's some good Alpha support in the chat tonight. Howking Tomo, awesome lap skunk, well done.
No one
Let's
likes
see. Some people do. Some people have got to. All right, mate. You want me to do a formation lap?
I do, mate, when it comes on, but I am going to take this moment to go for a cigarette. I'll still be on the mark while I'm having a quick fag.
A cigarette? No worries. And Division 1, then we'll give each other plenty of time to get the setups on, have a pee break.
Yeah, they will do, mate. They'll
drink.
have plenty of time, that's all.
Without a doubt, mate. Without a doubt. Who's hosting it tonight? Is it Hamilton hosting it, isn't it?
I believe so, mate, yeah, but I aren't 100%.
Yeah, I think it is. And he's X'd up already. Wow, not as much time as we thought. Goodness me, that is quick.
It was Hamilton. That was quick.
Yeah, that was very quick. Wow.
Maybe
Hey.
we should start getting the host have a timer of at least 2 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, and then on to the formation lap already. What is going on here? This is a bit weird. So, on the formation lap.
Why can't I do
right, here we go then. Bikers. We've got Davis Rombus in 20th. In 19th, we've got Max Zuzu. AMS Eastern in 18th. 17th
apparently.
is Noshels. 16th is RSF1 Hamilton, and in 15th we have Gary 05063. 14th is RSF1 Skadoosh, and in 13th we've got the Devil 17. In 12th we've got RSF1 Vettel, and 11 AMS Vettel. In 10th we've got IRL Celtic Speed. Not sure if this is a new driver this week, we'll find out. In 9th, we've got Ozza. 8th, in the Toro Rosso, is Pigeon Munch. In 7th, RSF1 Mansell. In 6th, Unity Hush. In 5th, we've got RSF1 Lando. In 4th, we've got RSF1 Verstappen. In your top 3 this week, in 3rd, we have RSF1 Karoon. In 2nd, AMS Dyslexic. And in 1st, your pole and leader of tonight's race is Skunk Burner 93.
Nice. I just want to say actually, RSF1 Mansell, he joined us in the off season, and obviously we had an overload of F1 drivers, and he has sat patiently waiting, not complained, not said anything, just sat patiently waiting for his opportunity to get on the grid. In his first session, P7.
Sweet.
So
Sweet.
He's done very, very well there. I believe Easton was the man that readied up, unfortunately, going off the chats.
Was it?
Yeah, so it's going to be. I mean, he's starting from P18 as is, and it's going to be tough for him to score points now.
I'll have to look back at the stream on that because I thought I saw Hamilton X up first, to be honest with you. But hey, it is what it is. Shane, just a quick one.
Yeah.
IRL Celtic Speed. Is this his first week?
I believe there's a possibility, mate. Yeah, because I don't recognise the name myself either. But also I don't remember. Oh, someone's just disappeared off the grid. And reappeared again.
All right.
They've reappeared again. I'm not sure if that was Ronix in the Mercedes.
Shane, I'll take the back. You take the front.
Yeah.
The lights are hanging. It's 5 lights, but we haven't seen any. I don't know what's going
on.
Away we go. And they're away.
Skunk Beanie looks like he's got a good start there. The view is terrible. Let's jump on board. There we go. Karoon jumps Dyslexic. Oh, Karoon and Dyslexic come together. He's rounded the first corner. Several cars have hit into him. There's been virtual safety car. Mansell 5-second penalty. Severe collision with Dyslexic. That's really unfortunate because Dyslexic was going round. Not sure what happened there in the first corner, but both Karoon and Dyslexic touched. There is a VSC. Everyone seems to be settling down now. Where is Dyslexic at this stage? He is in P13. He's got damage.
Okay.
Try and have
We've
a look
got a few
at
drivers.
this stage.
We've got RSF1 Mansell with damage as well.
Yeah, he will have.
We've
Hush
got
okay. Oz is okay.
Verstappen with damage.
Vettel's got damage. Yeah, Vettel's got damage.
Yeah.
Devil hasn't.
I'm just trying to look. It's hard to see at the moment.
IRL Celtic, yeah.
Together.
I'm sure we'll figure it out in a minute. We're back live racing again, so we better jump towards the front. Karoon on the back of Skunk Beanie. Again, I'm not sure what happened there.
I'll keep my eye out for the pits, mate. And let's get some gear up.
Karoon and Dyslexic definitely come together, but I'm not quite sure what happened. Dyslexic's dropping down the order again. He's run wide, just see him there in the background as Karoon looks to make a move on Skunk Beanie. He's going to try and switch it in underneath him. Not quite side by side. Skunk takes his position and he's leading lap 1. Someone's took out the code. I think that was Skunk Beanie. Yellow flag sector 3. Oh, we've got a big bunch of cars towards the back coming round together.
That's just a bunch of cars, mate. That's just a bunch of cars. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cars in. Which is Verstappen, Mansell, Dyslexic and Skadoosh all into the pits early in that turn 1 incident.
Now the good thing is at this stage, at least one of them would have probably retired normally, but knowing the safety car and knowing that it is, if needed, will come out. Unity Hush there, we missed that. He's just making a move on the Pigeon once. Pigeon's trying to hold in on the inside, and he does hold on to the position. Unity's trying to switch it back round. He goes round the outside here, but it's going to give him the inside for the next corner. Yeah, he's got the move done, which sees Ozzy, who started P6. We started P8, sorry. Currently in P6. And the opportunity to have a look at the back of Pigeon. I think we could see, for how close these guys are, we could potentially see. Yeah, could potentially see a 3 wide. We know that Oz is slightly out of position even here. He's definitely got the pace of the front 4. So if he can jump Pigeon here now as quickly as possible, he can definitely put some of them guys under pressure.
1 to 5 is a good race at the moment from the front.
Nowhere near. Yeah, he didn't show any interest in trying to attack Pigeon at that early stage. As the Devil gets past AMS Vettel. The Devil on his first race back as well in F1, obviously he's moved up from F2. That was obviously a mistake on my behalf in putting him in F2. But he's doing brilliant so far on his first race back. He's up into P7 at the moment in the McLaren.
Jane, there's no such thing as mistakes, they're just the accidents. It takes a while, mate. You can't get 100+ drivers sorted in one go, mate. It's not possible. We work so hard, and I know the work you've put in on this. It's getting sorted now, and it's now settling down into a good league. So that's not an issue. I've really got to look at Gary here. I think Gary on Vettel in the Haas. On the Alpha is a good little battle going on here. Is he going to have a go?
I'll come back to that in a minute. I'm going to stick with Unity Hush because he's very close to the back of Lando. And we're about to hit him straight. Skunkburn has pulled a 1.1 second lead to Karun at the moment.
It's good with this little track back. The track back is brilliant, mate, and I'm just keeping an eye on that as well. So
yeah. Got the DRS, but Lando got it on Karun in front, which keeps him comfortably ahead. Gary does go for make the move.
Look at, yeah. Hamilton on IRR Celtic.
Brilliant. Celtic's on the soft tyres. He really doesn't want to be losing positions at this stage. Thinks better of holding it on the inside of the final corner. I do not blame him. So let's have a look.
On the mediums is not letting go, mate. Honestly, in 12th.
3. Oh, Dyslexic was behind Verstappen. I'm not too sure what's happened.
No, it's a McLaren off the track.
Yeah, it's RSF1 Verstappen. He's coming back on the track now. He's still in 8th gear. I'd imagine that's because he's worried about his tyres. There we go. He's dropped it down now. He's got traction. Trying to get trying to get the grass off his tyres. Yeah. Dyslexic sets the fastest lap of the race. Dyslexic was right behind him, but he was definitely not close enough to affect him in any way. He's got a full front wing still.
Excellent.
It's well worth keep going. No, he's heading into the pits. He's going to retire. That could be a mistake from Verstappen. I was in a party with Monster Skyline last night. Yeah, he's retired. I was in a party with Monster Skyline last night, and he got to lap 22. And he's going, right, I'm going to retire now. I said, mate, keep going. You never know with the safety car. A few more laps. The safety car came out, and I think the penalties in the end, he picked up a point or a couple of points.
Hamilton is going to have a go at Celtic.
Unity Hush. Sorry, Unity Hush on Lando. It looks like he's got the move done. Lando's still alongside. As they go into the final corner, they hold it side by side, a little bit wide from Hush, but he does get the move done for the time being. Can Lando have a run back at him at turn 1? Unity Hush has gone very defensive to the inside, pulls back over to the outside, he's got the space. Lando's going to look to go underneath him. Unity Hush says no, not happening, and Lando has to pull out wide. Hush gets a move done for P3. Very good move there, very good defence. We'll see what happens. Oh, the Devils had a mistake. That was in turn 1, I believe. He's dropped 2 positions from P7 to P9, but he'll keep going. He's having a good race.
So brilliant battle going on here for IRL Hamilton and Noshels. Noshels is almost making it through. IRL Celtic just holding on to the lead. Hamilton knows he's going to get him, but he's got Noshels right up his gearbox. This is brilliant.
I miss Noshels.
He's here, man. He's here. Quick check of the.
I think what happened at the start of Verstappen is I don't think it was anyone's fault from what I saw. Karun and Dyslexic were side by side, and he spun. And again, you didn't get great luck, and you got caught up in it. I'm not sure what happened coming onto the straight. But yeah, you're just not getting the look at the moment. You're showing some good pace, and I'm sure it'll come. I think you should have stayed in the race, because I bet there'll be a safety car.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, it's Hamilton's still holding there ahead of Noshels. He runs a little bit wide. Noshels got a really good run here. Hamilton also has the DRS though. Oh, someone's running a low wing setup. Noshels got the better run coming out the final corner, but Hamilton ended up pulling away. Oh, the Devils dropped. What's he dropped? Where's he battling with here?
I'm just going to say...
he's battling with IRL Celtic speed.
I hear where you're coming from, mate, but let's keep it out of the chat. Save it for the stewards. You've obviously got your clip. I know you're not upset, but it just needs to stay out of the chat, mate. It's a race. Let the race race.
Peppermeat loves a bit of stew in the pot.
Yeah, I know, I know.
So yeah, Verstappen's moved on. He's obviously a little bit upset, and I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat things because there is some drivers in here that do need to take a little bit more care. I think on this occasion it was an unfortunate incident, but he said anyways, come on bro, you got this, get some points.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he's put Celtic and no shoals looking to make a
No
move on
shows,
Celtic.
just moved one up and it's done it.
He's
done it.
Don't see overtakes there often. He got the overtake done coming into the long right-hander, coming onto the straight. He has got Celtic back on his outside. He's trying to hold it inside. He should have the traction. Them soft tyres them soft tyres should be ready for the pit stop right about now, and they are. He's straight in. He'll put the hards on. He'll go to the end, and he'll look to undercut that battle of where he's at. So, meanwhile at the front, Karun is now sitting pretty, just in Skunkburner's DRS at the moment, and Unity Huss is following him in the same suit. Lando's dropped 1.8 behind Unity Huss, while Pigeon is half a second behind him. Oz is sitting in P6. I think he's just sort of settled into his position there, because I think he's got more pace than he's showing. We've then got Gary 3.3 behind Ozzy, with the Devil 4.9 behind Gary. Vettel with 7 tenths, No Shoals rounding out the top 10, 2.3 now behind Vettel, AMS Vettel. We then got RSF1 Vettel 7 tenths behind Shoals, Hamilton 7 tenths behind Vettel, and Easton right up Hamilton's gearbox.
That's cool. Right down the other. Sorry, mate. Go on.
Yeah, Dave Robinson P14, he's 2 seconds off in the Renault. Mexizu P15. IRL Celtic, he's just been into the pits. He's 17 seconds off Zizu, but he will gain a lot of time on the guys he was battling with during this phase. Dyslexic obviously had the incident at the start. He will be down on his hands and knees praying for a safety car. He's 1.1 behind IRL Celtic. RSF1 Mansell 11 seconds behind Dyslexic, another guy that's praying for a safety car, and so is RSF1 Skadoosh, who is 25 seconds behind. Oh, Pigeon and Lando.
Nice one, Shane. Well done, mate. It just shows that when you do get knocked out to the back and stuff like that, mate, you can just get back in it. These guys ain't giving up.
Oz is having a look into Lando on turn 1. Goes for go round the outside. Can he hold it? Can he hold it? Can he hold it? He's still there. He's still there. He's still there. He's still there. Can he hold it for the left-hander? Oh, that's brilliant. Trying to hold it. Oh, they're very close together. I'm waiting for them. Come. Where are they? They're still there. Oz has settled in behind Lando for the time being.
And this could work out really well for the Toros, you know, yeah, because if Lando can hold up Ozza, that'll give Pigeon Munch a bit of space to move forward.
Yeah.
So maybe these guys are working together. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's unlucky Verstappen. I mean, like I said, mate, there's nothing you could have done about that. I feel sorry for the guys that were involved in that turn 1 incident, but when you've got a car that's spun centre of the track, I was really hoping to see a safety car for turn 1. I think,
yeah,
obviously whatever was on the track must have cleared up pretty quickly, but
I think if there had been a car left on the track, Shane, then we would have seen a safety car, to be honest.
A DNF car, yeah.
Yeah. You know, the safety car, hopefully, unless we haven't done it properly, but we have tested it, has been sorted out, and, you know, the vote was for that huge round. It was a huge vote to have it in, so now we've just got to run with it for the season, I'm afraid. But there wasn't a DNF on the track, so yeah, perhaps all the little geezers just ran on and swept the track off quick. You know how it goes.
Yeah. We could be looking here at a Unity Hush RSF1 Karun round 2 featuring Skunkburner. This could be interesting.
Do you know what, I was looking at that. Let's get another couple of laps under our belt and see what happens. Also looking for other battles here. I think Vettel on Michelle's. It's a good little battle going on here. Now I think that's just going to start getting a bit warm. And also Celtic on Eastern. No, sorry, dyslexic.
Unity Hush is looking a lot closer to Karoon than he's been. I think the problem is that Hush has got here is with Karoon also picking up the DRS and the slipstream from Skunkbeanie, he just can't get close enough. And it looks like it's a similar thing again where Karoon is running the lower downforce for the straights and Hush is running the higher downforce.
I think Eastern is going to get Hamilton here, mate. Eastern in 12th, Hamilton in 11th, and I think Eastern's going to have him.
Makes a move to the inside, gives a better view. Thank you, Codemasters. He's on the inside. Is he going to overshoot it and Hamilton sweep under? No. Brilliant.
No, nice.
Oh,
move,
Unity.
nice.
Unity Hush has made the call for the undercut. Big call. Oh, he's come out behind Pigeon. How's that happened? Oh no. Pigeon may have cost him. Yeah. But I was thinking he'd come out behind Pigeon there. Bloody hell. Pigeon may have cost him time there.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
No. It may have been held up by Pigeon, but he's come out right behind Davis. So, all Rhombus. So he wants to get this move done quickly. He's on the fresh tyres.
Yeah.
He's already up there on the inside of Rhombus. He dives back to the inside, looks for the fresh tyre braking. Rhombus gives him the space this time and Hush is through. He needed to make that move at the stage he made it. Needs to get through, put his foot down, because no doubt Karoon and Skunkbeanie are both going to react to his decision to stop and follow him in. I'd be surprised if either one of these two stays out now. They've got to cover Unity, because if they don't, he will jump them.
Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
It'll be interesting to see if Unity did lose time to Pigeon entering the pits as well as getting past Rhombus.
Here we go. Oz on Lando. Both on 9 laps. Oz
Skunkbeanie goes on. Karoon doesn't. Karoon's in the pits. Runs a little bit wide. Sorry, mate.
That's all right.
Yeah, Lando's in. Oz is in. Vettel gets past No Shoals.
Right, now this is shaping up.
Devil and No Shoals both go through. Easton will go through. He's on the hards. Hamilton's into the pits. Unity Hush coming round now. Where is he going to be compared to Karoon? We're on board with him. Is that Karoon there? Is that Karoon? Is Karoon still in front? He is. Karoon keeps what would be net P2 just ahead of Unity Hush. The difference is this time, as things stand at the moment, he hasn't got the DRS off Easton in front of him. But with the fresher tyres, he'll probably catch about 8 tenths by the time we get to the long straight.
Yeah, I think he probably will, mate. I'm just looking at the so we've probably got about just over 50% of the field just done a stop now. As more stops are going on. Skadoosh, 2 stops.
Yeah, these guys are just hoping for a safety car, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so, mate.
Karoon hasn't broken that DRS to Easton in front of him. This leaves him, it's a threat from Unity Hush. Again, I'm sure he's running the lower downforce setup, so he might be okay.
Skunkbeanie's in.
Well, I'll stay on board with Hush and see where they come out. Hush just isn't close enough to go at him. Karoon is definitely running a really low downforce.
Yeah.
So we're looking at the map. We can see Skunkbeanie in. He's just entering his box now, as you can see on the map. The Devil goes over and takes the lead. We've also got Gary in. Vettel continues. He's about to take P2. You can see Skunk is exiting the pits. Where is he? Where is it? He's lost out. He's lost out. He's behind both
Yes.
and Unity Hush, and now he's got work to do. Oh,
and quite a bit of traffic,
Skunk's
mate.
instantly looking on Unity Hush. I don't know if Unity Hush made a mistake there through turn 1, but Skunk's instantly looking to make a move on him. Oh, Red Bull there pulls over. I'm not sure who that was. I think it was Easton. Oh, a little bit of banging wheels. He's going to look to sweep underneath him and get his foot down on the acceleration. He does just that, Unity Hush now has the inside. Skunk will have the inside for the next corner if he can hold it in position, and he does. Oh, that's a brilliant move from Skunk Beard.
Wow.
Brilliant battling from the both of them. And Skunk Beard instantly gets himself back up into what would be net P2. But the problem he's got directly in front of him is the low downforce running of RSF1 Karoon and the straight line speed that he's got. It's going to make him really difficult to overtake. Really difficult.
Hush he's got Easton behind him. That is right on his gearbox.
Yeah.
And showing good
Skunk Beard
speed.
is not close enough. Let's see if there's any closing speed here from Hush. It's not enough, he's just not closing under the DRS. I'm saying that, he isn't using any ERS at all. He's using no ERS whatsoever.
So he's using his toe to get down there. He's saving it, I reckon, for here in a minute.
Well, there's yellow fuel already. We've got both the
There we
Devil
go.
and RSF1 Vettel are both in the pits at this stage. RSF1 Vettel, 5-second time penalty for speed in the pit lanes. Come on, Vettel, you're better than that.
These F1 drivers, they know how to read the races, mate, so much better. Well, I couldn't read races like this. They know when you want the DRS, when they can get a tow, when it can do this, that and the other. I have no idea when I'm racing. I'm just racing, literally.
I've noticed one thing, Unity Hush is currently on at yellow fuel. So I think what his plan is here is to sit behind Skunk Beard and just stock some fuel up so he can actually go aggressive, because at this stage he can't really go aggressive and start attacking because he's just not going to have the fuel to then try and pull away and create a gap. Skunk will obviously just come straight back at him, so it's a little bit pointless to do so at this stage.
Is it not really early in the race to be on yellow fuel though, Shane?
No, it helps with your tyre wear, and I do it a lot where I'll sit in behind a car, picking up their DRS, usually in low, and just stop the fuel, and then I'll go aggressive.
Okay. It's not necessarily that he's low fuel then, he's just stocking it up.
He's on yellow fuel because the fuel...
So close. Because he's gone to lead.
The fuel he's got at the minute isn't enough to finish the race, so the fuel he's got in the car is running under what he needs to finish the race, to run in standard or race.
Yeah.
So we'll be dropping it down into lean in specific areas, or maybe in the DRS or Skunk Beard, to stock his fuel back up to get in the right fuel position.
I'm with you, mate.
To then go aggressive. He's going to need that fuel that if he does attack Skunk Beard and Karoon to try and pull away from them afterwards.
Yeah. I'm with you, mate.
So it makes no sense to attack now, because you have to go high fuel mode.
Oh, look at this. Easton and Pigeon Munch having a proper ding-dong. Wow. 5th and 4th. Lando just behind. He's going to be joining the party in a minute. And the other Red Bull behind Lando of Ozza. This is going to end up being a good little battle.
Yeah, Easton's still yet to pit though.
Yeah.
So, I wasn't actually at my Xbox at the time, I do apologise.
In retrospect, mate, he is doing really well on them tyres that he's on there. Is he going to try and go the length and then just jump on the softs? I don't know.
It's a possibility, mate. Yeah, it's a possibility. These
Toro,
Red
Bull, Toro, Red Bull.
Start doing anything. We've got Vettel at no shoals. Ex-Renault team, Gary's teammates, currently battling over 13th and 14th.
Yep.
Oh, I've missed Ozzy. Stupid people. Ozzy's got past Lando and put himself back up into P6, but Lando is coming back at him very fast. As they're coming around into turn 1, he looks to have got the move done.
God.
Ozzy's still trying to hold it on the inside. Holds it
Good
there,
racing,
holds
good
it
racing.
Yeah. Took a bit too much of the grass there, which really cost him to try and hold as close as he could. In the chat, Button says, RSF1 Button, yes, Skunk, great move. Verstappen, I'm off to do Baku now, and it's time I'm more aggressive. Now it's my turn to be the one in charge in battles now. Exactly, mate. Oh, the Devil, where's the Devil? The Devil's retired in the pits.
Oh, Devil. To be fair though, Shane, good clean races so far tonight. I know there was a little bit of a mess up at turn 1, but after that, mate, this racing has been pretty clean. No squeezing or anything like that. It's been nice.
Yeah. The Devil's car has come back on track, but it shouldn't cause any issues. It will pull over somewhere and
So
retire. They pull over somewhere safe now to not cause a safety car over VSC.
oh, look at these three: Noshels, Vettel, and IRL.
I'm on Lando
This
in
is
the
a good
middle,
little
on the back
battle.
of Easton. I'll make the move on Easton. Oh, Easton gives him a little sort of pull over, which put Pigeon off, and Easton regains the position again.
Oh, this is
I
going to
wouldn't
be
say that.
too wide into the penultimate corner. No. IRL thinks defend, but he's going on the inside.
Vettel looks
Vettel's
the
not
move
giving
done
it
there
up.
into
Yeah,
P11.
he's got it done. He's got it done,
Mexes
mate.
in the pits. Easton, Lando looks to finally have got the move done. I'm guessing that Easton will move out of the way for Ozzy.
Oh, we're too wide. We're
Or
too
not, he
wide
might be
there,
having
turn
a
1.
Oh, he's had a look at it. He's had a look. Easton's gone up the inside. He's got his braking done and got the move made, which is give his
Nice.
teammate Ozzy the opportunity to get past Lando, and he's done so. Lando's not going to be happy. Yellow flag sector 3, Force India. It's RSF1 Skadoosh.
So
Not sure
AMS
why the
made
yellow
the
flag's there, but
IRL Celtics, so he made the move on Noshels, which gave Vettel, RSF1 Vettel, a bit of breathing space actually. He's opened the gap up a little
just
bit
on board with
between them
Skunk
three
Beer at the
now.
moment.
No worries, mate.
It's really close. I'm not sure what's happening with Skadoosh. I keep seeing yellow flags coming up. Skunk Beer is going to make the move here. Down into the hairpin, he pulls over to the inside. Can he get the braking done and hold the inside? He can. Karun is sticking round the outside of him, giving the inside of the final corner, which should help him to keep hold of the position. Yeah, Skunk lets off and pulls in behind him. He's going to look to get up again, up into him again at turn 1. Let's get on board with Unity. Hushy's watching this all from behind them. A little bit of a touch there from Skunk and Karun. Skunk's looking to go around the outside. Karun's trying to hold this on the inside. Hushy's just saying, come on, little touch, it's mine. Still side by side. Skunk got the inside. Karun's going to get the traction on the outside. Very close together. Karun has held the inside. Another little touch from the two of them. Come on, boys, take more care. Oh, Hush just gets the braking done to settle in behind Skunk Bearder. And after all that battling, Karun holds on to P1. Brilliant driving from the two of them there. Absolutely fantastic. Karun's defending is on point, and he may have to defend again here. Skunk's having a little loop. Unity Hush just sitting there looking, watching, waiting.
Meanwhile, mate, the battle down in 10th and 11th between IRL Celtic Speed and Noshels is tremendous, and now AMS Battle is right on the back of Noshels. It's going to be expected.
Sorry, but I can't move away from this. Skunk's made a slight mistake coming out to the right-hander, which is give Unity Hush a good look at him. He's gone defensive to the inside. The DRS opens now. Unity Hush is creeping. He's picking a bit of slipstream up off Karun in front. He brakes early, lets Skunk Beer keep the position. He's still running in the yellow fuel mode, which is a bit of a concern after he's followed for so long. He's on 0 DRS and he looks sort of happy to sit there. He didn't look like he was massively interested in making a big attack. Just to jump to the chat while I've got a second to breathe.
Go on, mate.
The Devil says, sorry guys, I've had to retire my game, just froze for the 3rd time now. Shame it was P7 when this started to happen. I've easily lost at least 10 seconds. I tried to drive through, but it's now just putting others at risk, so I've had to retire. I'll look into why this has happened. Unlucky the Devil, mate. Unlucky.
Nice one, mate.
Dyslexic is finally pitching in to get a tyre change. He is going on to the softs. 10 laps on the softs is a lot to ask.
Yeah, it is a lot. Just one thing, Devil. If you need any help, just contact myself or RSF1 Buddy, mate. We'll give you any help we can. All right, buddy? Right, we've got Lando is 7-8, nearly a second actually. Right, we're kind of getting down into the a little bit of space now, Shane. The closest race I've got is Noshels on IRL at the moment.
Other than the front three.
Other than the front three, obviously, I think he's taking care of them.
Feel like they're just going to sit in position. I mean, Skunk looked out to give Karoon something to think about, but he was never going to try and outbreak him there. I think he was just hoping that Karoon would go defensive and he could try and sweep under him again, but Karoon was wise to it.
Yeah, Connor, I hope it's like this tomorrow as well, man. That'd be awesome. This is a very good race, and it's been a very clean race, Shane. Very clean in my eyes.
No shows he's got past IRL Celtic, he's put himself up into P1.
He's done it. He's done it.
Runs a bit wide though, that could potentially give, yeah, it's going to give Celtic Speed the run at him into turn 1. No shows chose the outside. I think Celtic was a bit caught out by No Shoals choosing the outside as a defensive line, and it's affecting trying to have a go.
I think, Shane, because
like that.
you expect the lead car to go on the inside because you could get the undercut if you go on the outside, excuse me. I think it was a good call from Noshels, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he just kept his car on the outside.
Yep.
Obviously, wasn't what Celtic was accepting, but
no, it's about changing it up, mate, isn't it?
yeah, Skadoosh moves out of the way of the leaders.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with Skadoosh. He's really not in it tonight.
No.
Just trying to look for another battle. The unit lead is down to half a second now. These three in front, are they just going to start swapping and changing now?
Not
This
yet.
is going to be interesting. I don't know.
Not yet.
Unity
Hush fuel light's not on anymore. But they're all, I mean, you've got 67% ERS for Hush, 68, 70, 84 for Skunk Burner, and 51 for Karoon, so they're not at full throttle just yet. I think we may see that materialise over the last 5 laps or so. They're all just stocking up now, ready for a battle. I think if I was Hush at this stage, he's probably looking at the race and thinking, right, I'm in P3. I think he's joint in the championship with Dyslexic, who is currently down in P15, so he'd probably be happy to take P3.
Yeah. Meanwhile, mate, I'll tell you what, these three again, Noshels, IRL Celtic and Vettel are having a lovely little battle this race.
Yeah, that's all over the final few points as well.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Not nice, you know what I mean? It's racing, you know, it's good. Not nice, good. I'm too polite. And now they're on the
went
back.
an overtake for the first time there.
Well, here we go. Noshels on the back of Vettel now.
Really, it's the back of Skunk, has to run wide. Skunk is really close to Karoon. We're going to try and sweep under here and get some power down for turn 1. He is, he's up into overtake mode. He's not taking the slipstream though, he's just pulling out of it.
Here we go, Noshels has taken Vettel and he's made the stick, he's made it move.
Vettel going to look to come back at him for turn 1. Celtic Speed watches on from behind. AMS Vettel's also coming into this equation. You've got Easton who is 3.5 behind on the quicker tyres, so he could come into it as well.
He could. Well, we're starting to get into the last stages of this race now, Shane. 7 laps to go, mate.
Yeah,
we've got to start sinking.
That is Skadoosh letting the other guys through, I think.
Oh yeah, that's not good, Devil.
Vettel's got
that could be the problem, mate.
Past no shows. What's that?
The Devil's got a lot of family around his house at the moment, all on the Wi-Fi. Not good.
Yeah, that won't help. Meanwhile, the Vettel's got back past No Shoals, and so is IRR Celtic, leaving No Shoals currently
Yes.
second P10. Oh no, the Vettel's gone wide. RSF1 Vettel's gone wide. That's dropped him to. He's gone from being at the front of this group to making one mistake to being at the back of the group and having all the work to do again.
Shame. What a shame. Not shame, what a shame. Shame, what a shame. So, 6 laps, mate. We've got to start thinking the driver of the day, to be honest with you. This is going to be a difficult one. Because, wow, there's 2 different battles here going on.
Norfolk Sector 3, is that Mexizio? Was from Mexizio, I'm not sure what happened, he's getting slowly.
Trying to look at it. Yep.
We've got Gary up in P7, he's up 8 positions. We've got Ozzer and Pigeon both up 4, Unity Hush up 3, Karoon up 2. So there is some contenders. I don't know what I'd choose at this stage, mate. I think I'd be waiting to see maybe a lap or so from the end. I might have a look at it again. Have you got someone in mind?
Mate. Not at the moment.
And it was at this stage on last night that they got a safety car.
Yes. Let's hope we don't get a safety car, to be honest with you. I like good, clean racing.
Rhombus has Hamilton made a mistake? Just lost 2 positions.
Whoa.
Could have given away to Dyslexic, to be fair. They just haven't got the straight line speed on Karoon. He's got the straight line speed, which is keeping him.
Dyslexic goes really wide. Would have given Dyslexic, it just went really wide, that's all, mate. He's trying so hard on the softs. Be interesting to see.
He's already at the point where them softs are coming past the peak there as well.
I was just going to say that. It would be interesting to see what he makes out of this. We know Dyslexic, he coaches people in karting, he knows what he's doing, he's not silly, but as they left it too late.
These 3 at the minute are just following each other. I mean, Karoon's on 79% ERS, Skunkburner's on 86%, Pigeon, Unity Hush is on 78%. Where are we at, buddy?
I think Dyslexic and Dave's Rhombus, but he can't make it stick. He's trying so hard, he's gone round. Almost saves it. Wow. In turn 2. Jesus, how did he save that? Hamilton
he's had another. That's a very late leap there. He's lucky, very, very lucky to not lose his wing there. Dyslexic, come on, mate, take your time.
Yeah,
he's very lucky to not lose your wing.
He's not going to get himself up in the points from this position, but his tyres are going to be, after this lap, they're not going to be any good now.
I mean, he could get himself in the points.
I don't think so, Shane.
Yeah, once he clears Rhombus, mate, you've got the nose to tail of Celtic Speed, No Shoals, RSF1 Vettel and AMS Vettel and AMS Easton. That's P8 to P12. He just needs to get past Rhombus. But obviously Rhombus is obviously looking at the same thing. He sat there thinking, I'm on these medium tyres, I'm quick myself, I want to get on the back of these.
Exactly. And after that little, he did the crabby walk around turn 2. That's not going to have helped his tyres at all. But he might have got him in the penultimate turn.
He may have done. I can do with a better view. Skadoosh is pulling over, let him past.
Dyslexic's done it.
He has. Another thing I have just noticed is Unity Hush has fell out of the DRS range of the front 2 at the moment. I mean, he just clawed it back again. But I don't know if he fell out at a stage where he was open to pick up DRS. But he's obviously currently naming his DRS to sort of try and get back into that DRS and keep himself in touching distance.
Connor, both Haas drivers for driver of the day. Doesn't work like that, I'm afraid. Karoon from Camo is driver of the day.
Karoon is definitely a contender. Definitely.
Yeah. Well, the
Just
focus
like
is going to be on
as
these
far
three
from tape.
now, mate, without a doubt, to be honest.
I'm trying to keep looking backwards as well, because obviously you've got that battle between 8th and 12th at the minute. You've got Easton at the back of that pack, who should be the quicker of the drivers at this stage. He's on 7-lap old mediums. You've got Vettel on 16-lap old hards. Yellow sector 3. That's Skadoosh again, letting people past. I don't know what's happened to Skadoosh this race.
I don't know. But Easton is going to probably make a move. He's going to make a place this lap, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Skadoosh coming in very slowly.
Now, I don't know what's up with him. Oh, Easton. He's trying so hard to get through. Yeah, this battle for...
Oh, Mansell speeding in the pit lane. The 23 laps on the hard tyres. He's probably going to put some softs on and put his foot down between now and the end of the race. Easton gets Vettel. Now
I think Easton's
P11.
Easton's just made a space. RL Celtic is really holding up his spot. He's trying so hard, and he's driving a brilliant race, actually. Very good. It's a nice little train here. So for 2 points, we're looking at 8th to 10th. No, 3 points, isn't it? 8th to 10th.
Skunk being a thought about having a little loop there. And take 4 points. Excuse me now.
8-4, yeah, of course it is, because it's odds, evens, it's odds. I haven't got my slippers on.
Skunk Burn it is actually looking really aggressive at this stage now with 2 laps to go.
Was it gone wide? Vettel just gone very wide. That's it. That's going to let Noshels through. Noshels makes the move, so Noshels now up to 9th.
I'm still with the leaders. I do apologise.
Yeah, you crack on, mate. No, you're all right, mate. You're all right. Noshels trying dearly to hold on to his position in 9th. Vettel is trying in 10th. Vettel on the inside as they go round, but Noshels holds on to it. And I think he's made the move now. I think he can make that stick. Oh, that was a good little bit of racing there. Easton on the back of Vettel in a minute. You crack on, Shane. You get back up the front, mate.
Yeah, I'm just watching these guys at the front at the moment. They're still looking very conservative. I mean, obviously we're only in race 3 and they're probably thinking, you know, nothing's... I've got no reason to really risk it all at this stage.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Kroon is more than happy where he is, but it looks like Skunk and Unity Hush are also of the same opinion. I mean, none of these front 3 have penalties, do they?
No, mate, I haven't seen any penalties come up for the whole race so far. I'll have a quick look, mate.
Oh, Skadoosh is now behind these 3 on the soft tyres. I'm hoping that he just, although he probably is going to be quicker at this stage, I'm hoping he just sits there.
Well, I tell you who has got penalties though. Wow, this is quite interesting. So,
Yeah,
we've got Mansell with a 5-second time penalty for 1. And we've got Vettel with a 5-second time penalty. And we've got Mansell with another 5-second penalty. And Mansell with a 3-second penalty. Wow. I didn't see those come up. And Dave Rombus just gets a 3-second penalty.
Right then, we're about to start the last lap. So we're in it, Unity Hush, it's do or die. Unity Hush looks like he's pretty settled. In P3, I'm going to be honest with you, he's dropped 9 tenths behind these guys now. Oh, Skunk's making a move. Oh, It looked like Skunk was making a move to the inside there. He's getting very aggressive. He's touched the back of Karoon. He is going to be aggressive this lap, by the looks of the first corner. He wants it bad.
He does, mate, he does. I've got to admit, mate, I've got to give a shout out to the Toros. Pigeon Munch in 4th, Lando in 6th. Good points for the Toro team. My team, good lads.
Oh, Skunk a bit wide there. He's going to want to get closer. Yellow flag set to 3. There's a Ferrari off. Is it a Ferrari? Yeah, Mansell's
there
off
is a
the track.
Ferrari off,
Getting
mate.
back on now.
Mansell's gone.
I tell you what, Skunk Burner doesn't look close enough here to have a go at Karoon. He made a mistake, but Unity Hush does look close enough to have a go at Skunk Burner, and he's gonna have a go.
He's got it.
Karoon's gone defensive. Skunk isn't going into the slipstream. Unity Hush has got the run. Skunk's gone back to the outside, giving Unity Hush the inside. Oh, is Unity Hush going to take P2 away from Skunk Burner? It looks like he is. Oh, Skadoo, stay out of that, mate, please. They're going at it. Yeah, Unity Hush takes P2 within the final 2 corners away from Skunk Burner to get onto Karoon. Great win from Karoon. Unity Hush in P2, Skunk Burner in P3. Mr. Pidgey Munch is... it looks like a few of them crash coming over the line. Skadoosh's still on the line. There we go, he's passed now.
Skunk been bit over the line.
Did he? Pigeon comes in P4, Ozzy in P5, Lando in P6. Gary comes over in P7.
And the battle for...
they're still going side by side as they come into the last corner. Oh, Vettel makes a wise move there and probably pulling out of that shot. Oh no, they've still come together. Oh, they both come out right at the end. That's promoted Easton to P8, No Shoals to P9. And Rhombus is going to pick up P10. No, Dyslexic picks up P10. Hamilton and Days Rhombus. I'm not quite sure what happened there with Celtic Speed and Vettel, because Vettel pulled out and gave him the space. So I'm not quite sure what happened afterwards.
No.
Mexizu comes over in P14. Skadoosh's already finished in 18th. We're now just waiting for Mansell, his first race back into league racing. He's been very unfortunate. He's run a good race, to be fair. He showed some good pace, but he has got to cross the line in... Well, he's going to cross the line in 15th, to be fair. He will jump the 2 guys that are just sprawled just before the line.
Oh my god.
There we go, 15th. That is race finished. So, I mean, it's been a great race. Unity Hush was the one I didn't expect to try and make a move towards the end, but he decided to go for it after Skunk Burner made a mistake. He picked up P2, but Karoon again. After last week's battle with Unity Hush, he made the one mistake that made him finish second. This week, he's kept it on the track. He's been under pressure from start to finish, and he takes the win. And for me, driver of the day.
Yes, and I think I've got to agree with you there, mate. I'm just still looking at the other 2 cars that come together just before. Oh my god.
I mean, driver of the day isn't an easy call, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, look at Gary there. He started 15th. He's up to P7. You've got Ozzy 9th to P5, Pigeon 8th to P4, Unity Hush 6th to P2. There's been some great drives, but I just think going off last week, Karoon was under immense pressure from Unity. He made the mistake. It cost him the win. This week, he's dealt with the pressure. He's held on, and he's got the win, and he thoroughly deserves it. So, just to go through the qualification, we've got RSF1 Karoon taking the win, Unity Hush P2, Skunk Burner in P3, Pigeon Munch 4, Oz at 5, Lando 6, Gary 7, Easton in 8, No Shoals in 9th, Dyslexic rounding out the points in 10th. Hamilton in 11th, Rhombus in 12th, Vettel 13th, Zizu 14th, Mansell 15th, and unfortunately the DNFs, we have Celtic Speed and Vettel who come together on the final corner of the final lap. Skadoosh was 2 laps down, he did finish in 18th, the Devil 19th, and Verstappen in 20th. So Connor Todd says, haha, Renault. Camo says, Renault, no points. You know, we can't do well every race, boys. These things happen, but it's one of them things, ain't it? One of them things. Onwards and upwards.
One of them things, mate. One of them things. What can we do?
We can't. I tell you what, though, Rev. I've thoroughly enjoyed that race. F1 have put on an absolute phenomenal show.
Well,
Yet
you
again.
always love F1. You said you always want to commentate on F1, mate, and you get your dream come true this year. So there you go.
Yeah, I get watch them do things that I'm not capable of.
Yeah, same. Well, I like watching F4.
Do we have them all in?
They're getting in. Let me just check the party. They've all been invited, mate. So hopefully they're all in. We have Karoon and we have Unity in. We haven't got Skunk at the moment.
Skunk's still not got a mic.
I don't know, mate. Skunk, if you haven't got a mic, mate, type something up and we'll just broadcast it. Right, guys, you are live on the stream. No swearing, please. Right, there you go. Right, Shane, how do you want to do this?
I can't remember the way we took it last week, so I'm going to let you do 1 and 2, and 1 and 3, and I'll do 2.
All right. Who was third again? Skunk. No, Skunk. I've forgotten who it was now.
Oh, Skunk. Yeah,
was
Skunk
third.
was third, but he's not here.
Right.
Sorry,
so
everyone.
he's
I got
not
more
here.
than 2 months. Oh, I was reading something
That's
else.
all right. You jumped to 2 then, Shane.
Unity. I mean, not probably the qualifying you're hoping for, starting in P6. Obviously a good start. Very unfortunate from Dyslexic, but you managed to stay out of that and keep yourself up there with the guys. I think you then had to overtake Pidgey Munch, I believe, to get yourself up into the 3rd position. I mean, talk us through your race, mate.
I mean, I'm going to start with my qualifying. I was good because I set a purple 1 and 2. In the first sector, I bottled it, so I got 6th in the end. First lap, I saw the Mercedes spin, so I was like, I'm just going to go around it. And then it was pretty straightforward then. I tried the undercut, but Karoon came side by side with me. Then I believe Easton, he was letting everyone pass, but he blocked me. I let Skunk pass, which kind of annoyed me. Because I feel like I was the quickest out of all 3 of us. But, you know, Skunk had some good frontline speed, so couldn't get past him. So it's kind of annoying, but I'll take P2.
Yeah, I mean, at the end there, I mean, I could be wrong, but you look like you were settled into P3. You know, you're sort of, you know, I'll just take this championship points and everything. My rival at this stage is well down the field, and then Skunk made that mistake. I mean, was that the mind frame you were in before the mistake, that I'll just take the P3?
I was like, I'm just gonna send it in that hairpin, no matter what. If it was close up, I'm gonna send it. The lap before that, I was just like saving all my EOS for like a big push at the end, but it paid off in the end, so I'm happy.
Yeah, well done, mate, on P2. Obviously, that's going to give you the championship lead all to yourself, mate, I believe.
3 podiums in a row.
Yeah, so it should give you the championship lead, following on from last season that you just consistently finish up there every race, one after the other, so well done to you, mate. Have you got anything to add, Rab?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, what you thinking in the back of your mind? What happens if we get a safety car? Because obviously the safety car's back on now. Did it change the way you was thinking at all, or anything like that?
If a safety car came out, I was going to pit for the softs. I don't care what lap it was, I was going to pit, I don't care.
Right.
I was not going to stay out.
Okay. Yeah, nice one, though, man. Yeah, congratulations, buddy, and yeah,
Cheers.
What can we say? It's nice to see you up there. You're just bringing it every time. We're having some great races in F1. I'm loving it, and I'm not a brilliant commentator for F1, but I am enjoying this.
Oh, you're my
It's
favourite.
Yeah, like I nearly swore again then, Shane. I just stopped myself. All right, nice one, mate. And
Cheers.
moving on then. So, Karoon.
Hello.
Hello, mate. Well done, buddy. Yeah, a nice win for you. All those points. What are you going to spend them on?
I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
A championship battle.
Yeah, how was
I
your
mean,
race,
hopefully.
mate? How did it work? How did you go into the race? Your thoughts going into the race, and how you was gonna drive your race?
Um, I knew Skunk was going to be quick. I didn't know about everyone else. I don't know. I just go in thinking about where I want to be. If I think I can be in the fight, the win for the race or a podium. I felt like I had good pace around this track, so I was always my expectations were pretty high. Um, I, I apologize to Dyslexic for Karen 1. I sent him a message on Discord, and yeah, he says he thinks it's a racing incident. So that's I
That's
don't know if
cool.
he's gonna send anything to the stewards or anything, but yeah,
Yeah, that
it
we'll
was
have to wait.
tense. It was another race where I'd rather just I enjoy the battles and stuff, but you know, there's times where I'd rather just be on my own, just chilling, and that hasn't been the case for the last two races. I've had Unity on my back both races, and this time Skunk Burner. And
Yeah,
yeah, it was pretty nice side wheel to wheel racing with Skunk too through the first sector.
that's cool. Kind of shows that
I
we've got
don't know
the
what to say.
divisions quite together then, really, isn't it? If you kind of like to be relaxing when you're out there and you're not out there and relaxing and you're having a race, this is pretty good. This is going to test all you guys' metal up the front there. Um, Thoughts for going on to Baku?
Um, Another track where I should have relatively good pace, but it's just about keeping out the wall really, not getting
Yeah,
damaged, and with safety car on. It could be a lot of safety cars, so there could be a lot of strategy into it too.
yeah, exactly. But from yeah, I mean, congratulations, mate. Another great race. Shane, anything from you?
Yeah, great race, Karoon. Obviously, we look back to last week where you'd got the lead, you're under pressure from Unity Hush, and you made a slight mistake, which cost you the win. When you were coming into the last couple of laps, what sort of frame of mind were you in? Was that in your head that could happen again, or were you thinking, no, I'm not doing it this time. Nice and easy, we'll get it there.
Well, I tend to learn from my mistakes, which is a good thing. So I made sure to save my ERS for the last laps because I knew there was no way I was going to break it. Um, I just ran clean and numb for the most part, saved my ERS, saved my fuel. And then at 27, I think it was, I just pushed and used my ERS in the middle sector where you wouldn't usually use it, just to pull a gap, a long straight. So yeah, at the end, I was pretty calm on lap 28 because I knew I had the gap for the straight. I wasn't really too worried, but yeah, I was having those thoughts. I was like, I'm not losing this lead again, not again, not after last week. I'm glad I'm glad I held on, to be honest.
Yeah, you did a great job, mate. Also for what you did, and last week did have an effect on it as well. But you got driver of the day today from both myself and Reb on
Yeah,
what was a great
definitely.
drive to be under pressure from start to finish. I just wanted to ask, within the pit stop phase, obviously, Unity Hush made the first call. You followed him a lap later. Skunk went a lap after that. Were you expecting to be out ahead of Unity Hush when you came out? Or did you think he may have got you on the
Yes.
undercut?
No, even though he was close to me when he pit, I saw on the track map that he came out behind. I think it was a Renault. He was stuck behind it for sector one, so I was pretty confident that I'd be able to. It would have been close, but I was confident that he wouldn't just like straight up jump me, you know. Um, to be fair, I was surprised when I got the undercut on Funk Burner because he pulled out a gap on me when I pit by about a second and a half. And I'm surprised he stayed out too, to be honest with you. I thought he would have pit. That probably cost him the win, to be honest.
Yeah, it's. I was surprised. I thought he'd have boxed the same lap. I thought with Hush making the call, he'd have gone in himself. Just back to Hush, I forgot to ask you about that, mate. When you did pit, Pidgey Munch come in, obviously just behind you. Did he affect your release?
Yes.
So
On my
if
screen, I got held a bit.
without that release, you could have ended up in P1.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did actually talk about that, didn't we, Shane, when they came in? Yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah.
I knew he was
So-
going to follow me. So.
Yeah, I mean, again, boys, absolutely great race from you guys. We say it every week because you give us a show every week.
Oh, mate. Brilliant.
Absolutely phenomenal. Have you anything to add to the drivers, Rob?
No, just congratulations and thank you for a great show. You guys really do it for us. What can I say? Falls at RSF1.
Yes.
Let's keep it going.
No points today. Good work.
We're doing all right at the moment, so it's
Right,
brilliant.
Rob,
Revenue points.
yeah, sod off. Anyway,
Balls are fine.
as you know who...
No, not
streaming
Ferrari.
everything- As you know, streaming everything tomorrow, do you want to close us out and move us on to tomorrow's race in F5?
Yes, absolutely, guys. Join us tomorrow night for F5 as Division 5 round China, as it's been all week. Your commentators tomorrow night will be RSF1 Raikkonen and Bamba Viking. 8 o'clock, guys. Please join us. Action-packed evening again tomorrow night. I think you've got to agree with us. They've been brilliant so far. So until tomorrow night from RSF1, be good.